Okay, I haven't done a video in a couple of years. Number one, I was pretty much bedbound for, almost 2 years. Um, the muscle atrophy was so painful that I just couldn't move. But the problem was I didn't do it right. When something hurts really badly, then you have to move even more because it's telling you there's a problem. So it was crazy. My first walk was in the spring with my son up in central PA, and we walked for 2.4 miles, I think it was, and 2.48. And when I was finished, I had bruises under my kneecaps and on my ankles, and incredible spasms all through my body. No, none of that is going away. Every time I do something, I get crazy bruises. In fact, I know I'm tan, but I don't know if you can see it. I've got bruises and crap all over me. But 16 days ago, we were gifted to house sit for our daughter and son-in-law in New York, and they have a beautiful pool. And so Ralphie and I just sat at the pool for 16 days. We didn't sightsee, we didn't do anything, and we just sat at the pool. I was scared because I still shake. Woo, yeah, baby. I was scared to get off the raft that I was laying on because I thought I would drown. And all of a sudden one day, I kept looking at the water, thinking to myself, I was a swimmer. I was a swimmer. I was good. Yeah, really good. And I'm extremely competitive. But it made me sad. I got knocked over in the ocean a few years ago, and since then I've been scared to swim again. So as I laid on the raft for about 2 or 3 days, I kept looking at the water and thinking to myself how wonderful it would be to be able to jump in this water and swim. But I was too scared. So about the third day, I looked at the water, and Ralph was sitting in the hot tub, and he said, "What are you doing?" And I got up and I walked around the side of the pool, and I stood in the end, and I thought, you know what? This crap's not going to beat me. It's just not. It may put me down for a while, but it's not going to beat me. Yeah, it'll kill me eventually, but whatever. I dove in the pool and I swam all the way across the pool, holding my breath. Now, you do know, I don't know if you know, my latest, excuse me, diagnosis is COPD. I have another obstruction in my esophageal sphincter muscle, so I'm having another endoscopy and Botox injections, hiatal hernia. What else do I have? I have paralyzed, oh my God, you know what you talk with, vocal cords, just one side, so that's good. And I have throat stretchers for that. You know, I go to my otolaryngologist and he stretches it, and we're good for a while. In fact, I see him next month. I do pain injections, or I should say nerve blocks. I've done nerve blocks. I do epidurals in my spine, my cervical, through my thoracic, and I do that every 2 to 3 months. Yep. And I'll tell you, I don't like the fentanyl part when they knock me out, but I like the results. It doesn't last long, but for me at this point, any time is better than no time. So I've gotten in the swimming pool. I have, ouch, I just got bit by something, of course. So I've been walking. I lay on the raft with my upper body and I walk back and forth across the pool. I sit in the hot tub and I do, I sit with my butt on the seat, and I lift myself, and I continue to lift myself with my arms. So I now have, I don't know if you can see it, but is it there? I hope so. I have muscle in my calves, which I have not had in such a long time. And comically, I've been going to PT for the last year. I had to have plasmapheresis, so they cleaned all my blood out because my copper is so crazy high, which I'm pretty sure it's high again, but we'll see next week. But I didn't have muscle, and I couldn't gain it, and I didn't know how, and I'm having a hard time walking because the pressure hurts my legs so bad and my ankles so bad that I'm constantly having these crazy bruising, and then the bruising gets so bad, and then I get spasms in my legs and my feet and my hands, and it hurts. Of course, I know. I get them all day. I just watch them. We call them the worm, The spasms go down your arm, and then you'll see it into your palm of your hand, and I can't open my hand, but who cares about bitching? So, I am telling you right now, if you can't walk, sit in your bed, raise your legs, put them up and down, pretend you're on a bicycle. You don't have to do a lot, just a little bit every day. If you're having a problem with your blood flow, bingo, I have tortuous arteries now. Get up on your tippy toes. Keep doing it. When you stand up and you get down. You stand on your tips of your toes and you get back down again. That makes your blood flow back up. How can I tell you what a crappy drug Cipro, Levaquin, Fluoroquinolones are? I wish I had a million years to complain about it, but I'm not going to be here that long. We can't quit. We can't quit. I've done it. I've gotten so depressed that I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. And, but I have to. And you have to. You have to. Don't tell me you can't. You can lay in bed, and you know what? You can raise your arm like this. That's all. And then if you really want to, try to tighten your arm and raise it. That's called passive resistance. I don't know if you can say, okay? You can just go like this. That's it. Pretend you're a swan and doing the dance. Just do it. If you can walk, try walking. If you can get into any type of swimming pool, oceans are tough because they knock you down. But if you can get into any pool, even a baby pool, anything that you can lay in and you can move around in. The blow-up baby pools are like, I don't know, what are they, $20? And it's really hot right now, so it works. Just lay in it. Lay in it. When you're weightless, you start to do things. And it doesn't happen the first day. We've been here 16 days. I can now dive in the pool. I can swim across. I can do everything, although, let's not kid ourselves. I have incredible pain every night. But that's okay. That's okay. You know what? The pain makes you know you're still alive. And I know. Don't tell me, I know. Your pain is so bad you can't. Let me tell you something. I sometimes get through the morning by the, I hate the shakes. By the end of the afternoon, I'm taking tizanidine for the spasms, or Xanaflex. I'm taking an Ativan because I shake so bad. It calms me down. I know, don't even say it. I use diclofenac gel because it's crazy pain. I rub it all over my body. I feel like I'm using, perfume. Like, just rub it everywhere. But I have to. And trying to get my diet right. I've knocked out the sugar. Eating pretty much just protein and vegetables and fruits, which are excellent. Went to a health food store, and we're trying to do that because I have a problem with absorbing. So watch Dr. Berg on YouTube. He's amazing. He teaches you so many things. And the new thing is about the K2 and D3, which I am starting this week because I have the double mutation. I know that mother whatever gene, and I don't absorb. So we're going to try this, and I'm going to be back. Now, I may go downhill a little bit because I'm not going to have a pool anymore, but I'm not going to quit, and neither are you. Do not quit. I will be so mad if you quit. So no quitting. I'm really glad to be back, and I will see you later this week, okay? Have a good day.